brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell. Let's go. Let's get ready to play the game. The game. Hey, what is up, my guy? Hey guys, welcome back to Two Brains, One Cell, episode 1. This is either 142 or 143. We skipped last week because we were having a little bit of a scheduling issue, which Cade is here, so he can elaborate, right? See, yeah. So, first and foremost, I hope everyone had a great holiday. I think this comes out after New Year's, so holy shit, it's 2025. Holy shit, dude. What's up? How are we doing? How are we feeling? Gonna be honest, not my year. This is not gonna be my year. We're living it. I'm just not in it. Let me tell you that. No, I'm in a bad mood today. I'm in a fucking bad mood. I had a rough day at work, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me here. We're just gonna kind of this episode is really. I told Cade this. I said it to someone else earlier. This episode is literally just gonna be like, what did Carsen get for Christmas? Because this holiday is like a big one with my family. I know, some people don't celebrate Christmas as much. So a lot of people that saw what I was doing on Christmas and everything were all saying that I was spoiled or that, like, all this kind of stuff. But in reality, it's more that just my family, we all just go above and beyond. I think looking at it now, we all have this gift-giving side of us that's like, that's how we show love, is like, look at how much I care by how awesome this gift is that I gave to you. And a good example of that is really what I wanted to start off with, and it is probably the coolest thing I have ever gotten as a gift. This, my friends, is a... Oh, hold on. This, my friends, is a Pip-Boy from Fallout. The Vault Dwellers have these on, and they wear them. It's kind of like your user interface for the whole game. You see what your inventory is. You see the map. You see your health. You just do everything off of this. This is your quote-unquote menu for the whole game. This is just how it all operates, right? So, well, for Fallout 4 specifically, I should be very careful because I know not all the games are like that. Fallout 4 specifically, that's how this operates. Now, what's special about this is, like, sure, you can go out and you can buy one of these and you whatever. But what makes this so special is that my uncle Dustin, he bought the file, 3D printed, sanded, painted, soldered, wired, everything for this. There's also, I'm not going to be able to get it out right now, but the top of it, if you're unfamiliar, does pop up, and there's a holotape that goes in there, and he made a holotape for it. The Red Menace is one of the games you can play in the game. Yeah, game in a game. Yeah, crazy. But he handmade it. He, like I said, sanded, painted. He made sure there's moving parts. There's the lights work on it. And then one of the really cool features is that he made it so that my phone can slide into the deck right here. And I don't think they knew this at the time, but you can download the Pip-Boy app, and that allows you to basically see everything you would see in game, but on your phone, and you can hook it up to your game. That way, you can legitimately see you can see it on your phone, which is super cool. So I think the next time I play, I'm gonna try and get that hooked up and actually wear this while I play the game. Really immerse myself because it is an RPG. It's a role playing game. Really immerse myself into the role playing, and I'm gonna wear my Pit Boy. So, this was just a great example of what I was talking about with all that. The latches work on it. This whole thing comes off. He was so worried that I wasn't gonna like it, which is insane to me because this is the rest of the time we were there. I had it on my hand, and I did not take it off until I think my little cousin wanted to come sit on my lap for a little bit. So that was a cute picture, by the way. But yeah, I would not. And then I had a hard time. This always happens to me ever since I was a kid. There's always some sort of gift or gifts that I want to play with the whole day. And it's not necessarily that it was better than anything else. It's just that I want to touch it and I want to play with it the whole day. And this was one of those things. When I got home, I had a hard time putting it down because I wanted to have it near me for no apparent reason, just because it's awesome. But this was just a great example of that. Like we go to great lengths to make sure that everyone, like, for example, like what I got my uncle isn't isn't to this length, but he's been a huge fan of Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear since he was little. And this is a different uncle. This is Braxton. He's been a big fan of Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear specifically, and so I found this vintage apparel store that sells a Buzz Lightyear shirt. So I got him that. And then because our relationship is a little different, since he's only a few years older than me, we're kind of like, we're buddies. So I printed an 8x10 version of one of the photos for my Christmas card, which, if I haven't already, I'll throw up the pictures of the Christmas card right now. So I printed just one big picture of that, and then I signed it with a silver Sharpie that said "Merry Christmas XOXO Carsen," and I signed it like an actual signature. Like just stuff like that. It's always so much fun with the family because we always just go balls to the wall. We go all out with it, and that's what results with people saying that I'm spoiled, is because we all go to great lengths to give each other gifts. That being said, some of the other things I wrote a list here because I don't have everything in here with me. I do have quite a bit, but not everything in here with me. I did get this awesome. So we do Amazon lists with us. But the great thing about memory loss is that I don't remember what I did put on my list, what I didn't put on my list, and sometimes when people buy stuff off your list, it gets rid of it. Sometimes it doesn't do that. So I genuinely had no idea what I was and wasn't getting, which is obviously the point of a gift. But like this, it's a photo printer, so now I'm able to hook up to my phone and print off actual photos from my photography stuff. I can actually print it off instead of having to go to Walgreens or Walmart or somewhere to just, makes it 10 times easier. And now I have the ability to do so, which is going to be so useful. And this inspired something that I'll talk about later on. But I got some more Legos, of course. I can't go any sort of anything without Legos, okay? Whether or not it was that someone gifted them to me or that I end up buying them for myself as my own gift, Legos are necessary. I got some books. So I think I remember talking about it on the podcast a while ago, but I read The Martian, thanks to my mother who forced it upon me. Then again, through the same exact way, I finished The Martian, and then I started reading the Project Hail Mary. And I think I gushed about how amazing that was on the podcast a couple times, or at least I've had the conversation with Cade. The author Andy Weir Andy Weir, whatever, um, wrote another book that's kind of in the same vein, and it's called Artemis. Um, and I started it last night, and it seems so. There's a city on the moon that's like your classic golf ball looking dome, and there's I think they said 5 or 6 domes, and they're all named after astronauts that have been on the moon, which is pretty cool. And so our story follows this guy that does the shit work, as he said, to live on the moon, but it's really just a bunch of wrench. It's just a bunch of rich, pompous assholes that live up there, and tourists, because that's exactly what would happen in real life. If we created something on the moon, it would just be really expensive tourism, and if anybody lived up there, they would have to be pretty rich to live on the moon. And so that's what I got to. I can kind of tell where this is, just not where it's going, but like what this character is like, and I'm very excited to continue reading it. But I almost fell asleep last night trying to read it. Then the other book I got was, I believe, Seven Eves. Seven Eves. I don't know how to say it. Seveneves. Whoa, it's the same thing backwards. That's fucking cool, dude. Holy shit, dude. It's the same thing backwards. This guy's a genius. I guess that was on my list, and I don't even remember what it was about or why I wanted it on there. I believe it's the same vein as these other books. It's space. There's something happening on Earth. We gotta get out of the motherfucker. Which, I don't know. I like space shit. What can I tell you? I got, let's see, what else did I have on here? Oh, my mother got me some, one of the manga books that I was missing, and she got me one of my Naruto box sets that I need, which was awesome. And this is where earlier when I was talking about the photo printer, where it'll tie in, is I got this photo printer, and I started thinking to myself, I should really, oh, sorry, the camera just turned off. Turned off, like me, I'm turned on. What? Wait, what? So, let's get that back up here. I got this photo printer, and I think maybe an hour later I was sitting there thinking about like where I want to put it. And it made me realize I kind of want to turn the studio into not necessarily a more professional look, but I want to find a way to make it more operational, if that makes sense. Because this coffee table in here is entirely too big. It needs to be half the size. I need to get rid of stuff. It could use a good reorganization in general. All my knickknacks are everywhere. They could probably be finding something else to do with all this. I am getting shelves soon, so hopefully I'll be able to make some room. I think I'm going to put Legos and pop figures on there and everything, but I was like, I need to rearrange. I need to do something. So when I got home, or I had the day off yesterday, so I went to the gym, of course, and when I got done, came home, I did buy a lamp. I know, pretty cool. No, I am not a moth. I will not address the allegations that I am a moth. But I did buy a lamp, and I know. Shut up. I know that doesn't sound right. That you kind of put two and two together there. But I swear to God, we're not talking about all of the allegations out there that I'm a moth. We're not talking about it. I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. I am not talking about it. But I bought a lamp. And because I'm one of those people that I hate overhead lights. I mean, the LEDs are borderline. I like because you can change the color. You can change the dimness, the brightness. So I bought a lamp, threw it out there. It's like a $10 lamp. And then I was like, fuck it, you know what? Because it doesn't come with light bulbs, obviously. I was like, my light bulbs in my room now have been doing that thing where only 2 light up, but then after maybe 30 minutes of it being on, it's just like, third light bulb exists, and you kind of get blinded for a second. A little bit of a flashbang. And then it turns off again. It's like every once in a while, it's just like, pow, got your fucking ass. And feel like you might get a little sunburn. Like you feel like the sun, like you feel your skin starts burning a little bit. Oh wait, that's just the radioactivity of the. Yeah, that makes sense. So I bought a lamp, and that started me on this journey of rearranging. And beforehand, I had fucking cat hair. I had my DVDs, like all of my DVDs above my TV at one point. And then I was like, you know what? I should switch that with books, because I'm going to look at my books every day, and I'm going to be, like, because it's all unread books, because all my other books are in here. But all my unread books, I was like, all right, let's put them all up top, and I'll put all these DVDs in the little bookcase that Cade gave me. And that way it's more of like the DVDs are further away. I'm not going to be like, let's watch this. I'm going to see my books up there and be like, shit, I need to read that book right now. It seemed like a good system in my head. It didn't work. So yesterday when I was moving stuff around to get the lamp behind my desk, I was just like, fucking something needs to happen here. So I just started flipping shit around and moving that shit around, and now all my DVDs are back up above my TV, and I've got all my pop figures, and I did quotes because there's other figures that aren't pop figures up there, and then pop figures and whatnot. But I just went crazy on the rearrangement in there, and I came to the realization that, like, I need shelves ASAP for Legos and pop figures, and B, need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do in here, because I really would prefer to make this more operational than decorational. I hope that sounded like it made sense, because in my head that makes sense. But anyway, back to what I was saying. With the pop figures and everything, I got WALL-E, the movie, and the pop figure. I recently discovered that WALL-E is probably my favorite Disney character ever, so I needed that ASAP. Then I also got the SpongeBob ripped pants pop figure, and it just made me realize that I did in fact make a cover of that song. Maybe I'll play a piece of it right here. I thought that I had everybody on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high, and now she won't even spare a passing glance, all just because I ripped my pants. When Big Larry came round just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. I know it's not the best. Every time I listen to it, I cringe because the vocals are a little rough, but, like, to be fair, I did it just because my cousin really wanted me to hear it, and I had just gotten a bunch of wood instruments. Like, I had everything to make the song. So everything in it is done by yours truly, even including the ripped sounds and, like, everything. I did it all myself, but just hate my voice in that. I think I could have done better. But I'm probably not going to redo it because I don't remember how I even did that. Memory loss kicking my ass again. Hell yeah. I got some new shirts. Here, hold on. While I grab these shirts, though, behind me, I got a new vinyl record, Mac Miller's Circles. So now I have Swimming in Circles, which is nice. So these shirts. Oh, I got Braxton the wrong size shirt, like an idiot. But this is what the Buzz Lightyear shirt looked like. very worn, very vintage looking, whether or not it is actually vintage. But he's also got a company which you guys should go follow because he gives away. He does giveaways. He does restorations for people. It's called BJ Vintage on Instagram. He just did a giveaway and Nick's won a hat, which was awesome. Um, and he's restored. I think I've talked about it on the podcast. He's restored that Coors Banquet hat that I have, and he restored an Eagles hat for me. And he's done stuff for my mom, and people will just sometimes pay him to restore hats, and then other times he'll just buy some, restore them, and sell them. So go check that out. But anyway, he's big into the vintage, secondhand clothing stuff because we find some really cool shit. And so it was kind of a 2 for 2. You know what I mean? Buzz Lightyear, vintage. Hell yeah. Then my mother got me this sick ass gym shirt. Kind of cool. It's got a 40 pound, 5 pound. It's got a 45-pound plate with a skull on it, which is badass. And it's the same color as my bucked up shirt. So now I won't have to look like a basic bitch. She also got me I wore it yesterday to the gym, so I don't have it with me. It's in the laundry, but it's the SpongeBob my leg guy, and it's a row machine, but the weight has fallen and broken his legs, and so it says my leg, and he's screaming. So I wore that to leg day, even though he's doing back rows. I wore it to legs because it says the word leg on it. Then she got me, and this is the coolest thing ever, and I sent it to her, and I still think this is the coolest thing ever. So there's this artist on Instagram. It's like Broken Cowboy, blah, blah, blah. He does this art shit that is the coolest thing ever. He did a sale for Black Friday, and this shirt popped up. It's got, and you guys know I'm a big Coulter-Wall fan, so it was a 2 for 2 with this one. But it's The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie. For the audio people, it's a really cool, like messy drawn skull, like skeleton, wearing a cowboy hat, a suit and tie, and he's lighting a cigar with $100 bill. And so fucking cool. To the point where when we opened that gift, I put the shirt on, went and changed my clothes, and I was wearing boots for the rest of fucking Christmas because that shit was epic. Then this shirt I've been wanting for a long time. I listen to Deftones all the time at the gym. Specifically, the two big ones I hit on repeat the most are My Own Summer, Shove It, and Be Quiet and Drive Far Away. And of course, like it rolls through, because I have it on shuffle, it rolls through a lot of their different songs. But those two I find myself going back to the most, which are on the same album. So I thought I kind of wanted to wear this shirt to the gym. I don't know what. I think it's just because I listened to it at the gym. I want to wear the shirt to the gym. It might be a little problematic because it's just a woman with her chest in a bikini. And people that don't know Deftones might be like, "Excuse me," but this is what it's just the album cover, but I'll show you guys anyway. It's just the album cover. But I got it from my aunt, who, when I opened that gift, she came over to me and she showed me a picture of her kissing Chino from Deftones on the fucking cheek. Are you kidding me? She said she was gonna put that on the shirt and give it to me, and I was like, that would have been the coolest thing ever, because it's like that. It fits the exact vibe, and it was so cool. So she was telling me the story, and I was just getting hyped, and she was like, so if I ever find the actual photo, because the one she did have was damaged. It was in her brother's wallet forever. And so she was like, when I find the original one, I'll put it on a shirt, and I know you'll wear it. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll wear that shit. Those were the shirts. I showed the vinyl. I got some cozy-ass slippers down here that my mom got me for Christmas Eve, because we do that open one gift the night before, and it's always PJs or a comfy thing of sorts. I got these. I'm not going to take them out and show you, but I got, thanks to Landon and Sophie, I believe they're called like alcohol markers or something, but they're more professional markers for art. That's to sum it up. That's what it is. I got those. I'm trying. Okay, the camera might cut here, but I found there was one night when I was sleeping in the studio in here. I was looking for beat machines and pocket operators, which both of those sound very questionable. But in a music sense, if it's out of context, that sounds hilariously outrageous. But with the context, it's these cool little like stylophones are a big thing where they've got those synthy sounds. They've got some of them are drum machines, and I was waiting for the camera to fucking do that. I knew it was gonna happen, so I was somewhat stalling. Oh my god! So I was somewhat stalling. But this stylophone specifically is a drum machine. It's got bass on it and everything. I'll try to do something right now, but if it doesn't work, I'm gonna cut it. And I'll just put in the video that I made or that I took the day that I got it. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. We're gonna start with the bass like I did the first one. What if we just hit it with a nasty one? Let's get a tempo going. Okay, you ready? Now we can get some drums. Sorry. Now we can get some drums going. I kind of liked the hip hop one I had earlier. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. Let's do okay. So that is my stylophone beat machine that I got. Now I might have to cut that down a little bit. We'll see how it feels when I'm editing later. But this one among the Pit Boy, those were the two that I was like, I need this on my person at all times. I want to touch them. I want to be near them. I want to look at them the rest of the day. And what's cool about that, I can plug a fucking headphone jack into that thing. I'm sure I can find a way to get it to record onto my software and actually use it. And fucking hair in my mouth. Fuck. I also did like a work thing. We did a Secret Santa. There was a little bit of drama there with some of that I'm not going to get into, but my gifts were phenomenal. She did so good. One of the things that she got me was this apron, and I used it immediately when I got home that day because I came home and started decorating cookies with my mom, and like quite literally got home, started doing it. I was like, holy shit, I got an apron today. I gotta go use that. So I went and got the apron, and was able to just use the fucking thing immediately when I got it. It was awesome. Now, I don't know where we're at time-wise, and I don't think you guys care too much about short episodes. I know whenever I'm listening to a podcast and it's a shorter episode, sometimes I'm like, I'm with it, let's go. Other times I'm kind of like, but what if I wanted you guys to go longer? What if I wanted you guys to do this forever and ever and never stop ever? And come on, good Lord. I did get, if you couldn't tell already, I mean, audio pee-pee. Audio pee-pee, love you to death. I love me some audio pee-pee. But I think I put it in the fucking thing. Anyway, I've got some more unjust card packs, which I'm now realizing this is funny. I've bought more every time he's dropped some. I got 2 of the first pack. I got 2 of the Xbox ones, 3 of the Halloween ones, 3 of the second volume or second pack or version or whatever it was. And then I got 4 of this third drop. And I also got 1 as a gift, so I have 5 of these. I need to invest in his little bar. I need to invest in his little binder that he has for these. It's kind of like a Pokemon binder. Now, I prematurely did open these because I did not want to fucking wait. Are you kidding? Who do you think I am? So I'm going to kind of go through these. I don't know if it would be best to use the microphone audio or if it would be best to use the camera audio. I guess we'll see. But like per usual, I'm going to throw the cards pictures up on the screen. So audio people, go to YouTube, go check it out. So in this first pack, we start off with The Kids Next Door, which I remember very vividly watching that show. Second, we got Dunkaroos. We got Moon Sand. That was a huge part of my childhood. Fucking love Moon Sand. Me and the homies fucking love Moon Sand. We got the Cinnamon Challenge. This is kind of funny. Trix Swirls Yogurt, but it just says Trix Yogurt, but they have the swirls on here. That's huge again with my childhood. Eat that at lunch all the fucking time. We got the Bratz dolls. If we didn't get that enough that one fucking time, which was that Bratz dolls was a rare, and then I got fucking Pizza Hut, dude. And it's like the old school red roof, fucking Pizza Hut. And then for my fucking super rare holographic card, I got fucking Bionicle. I got fucking Bionicles, dude. Are you kidding me? That is the coolest shit ever. Now, You may not remember this, but long ago on the podcast when we opened some of these, Cade got Bionicle as a card, and I lost my shit because I needed it in my life. And he ever so kindly gave it to me. I think we traded, but he ever so kindly gave it to me. So, why would he put Bionicle in one set and Bionicle in another set? And here's the thing, Cade, I know you're listening. He's not fucking listening. But the card that Cade gave me was the Bionicle game. The video game. No bacon. And the card that I got was Bionicle, the object, the actual physical thing, Bionicle. So, I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm willing to maybe make a trade back. I don't know. I don't know what I gave him. I don't know what he's willing to give up. I'll probably just give him the fucking card. I don't really care about trading that much. On to pack 2. We got fucking pixie sticks. Hell yeah. I used to eat that shit so much. The Sugar Rush was insane. Then I got fucking Etch-a-Sketch, dude. Hell yeah. Then, thank God above. The motherfucker sitting on the throne up there just shitting on everybody and everyone's lives. He decided to give me Welcome to Bikini Bottom as a fucking card. Are you kidding me? That is the best. That is probably one of my favorite cards I've ever gotten. Then I got Kool-Aid packets, Cade's favorite. I also found out how to make slushies out of Kool-Aid packets with my cousin one year. I got Uggs with the background being fucking Starbucks. This is genius. And this is great because we talked about this a while ago. I got fucking Thomas and Friends as a card. If that's not my entire childhood, so much so that we had the whole fucking episode where we talked about it nonstop. And that was a rare, by the way. Thomas and Friends was rare. Then I got Smosh. Smosh.com. Hate to say it. Never watched it. And then for my holographic, again, just fucking great. I got Dippin' Dots. God damn it. I got blessed with these, dude. On to our third pack here. I'm going to try and zoom through these. Pixie Sticks, Moon Sand, Trix Yogurt, Tooth Tunes. Those, I never had one, but those fucking commercials were sick. Fisher Price phone. You've seen one of these in your lifetime. Multiple times. For a rare, I got fucking Holes, the movie. Great movie. Shia LaBeouf. For another rare, I got Mario Party. Holy shit, if I don't play that with my family all the fucking time. Great pull. Mario Party. Holographic is fucking Fruit Ninja. I fucking love that game. Holy shit, what a card. You know all those times where I complained about having a shit decks because it's just the same thing over fucking over again? This is good. This makes up for it. We got Loom Bands. I used to make those. A really shitty way to make those, but I made them. Water balloons. Little Tykes Workshop set. If you haven't seen it in person, you've seen the tools and you've probably played with one and hit someone with the little hammer. AV cables. Sorry, I'm trying to decide how I'm going to get up here with all this shit on me. I got fucking, of all the things that are like nostalgia based, AV cables is hilarious. But it makes sense, like the amount of times I'm plugging in my old gaming systems into the back of my TV, or the amount of times I'm plugging in my DVD players or switching gaming systems from one thing to another. It took me, I thought it was a weird, it took me a minute to realize, like, you know what, yeah, that's okay, I can go with that. But yeah, AV cables. I got fucking Goldfish. The snack that smiles back. I got Crazy Hair Day with, and I'm going to be honest with you, this is some crazy hair. It's a fucking Lego dude surfing some blue hair. That's, even the background, holy shit. It's just nostalgic. and that was a rare. Then this rare is a great poll. I've watched this even recently. Was the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, where Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner swap shows, kind of like they go into each other's universes for a bit. Great one there. For the holographic, I got Beanie Babies. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, what I believe this is our last pack is another great poll. I got fucking Snack Pack, dude. I can't say that without thinking of Billy Madison. I got VB Funkies. I remember seeing these, but I never, like, actually had one or saw one in person. Like, I think I always saw, like, fucking, I don't know if it was videos or ads for it because they look familiar, but I just never used it. Then I got, again, by God's great graces, I got the fucking SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Holy fuck. I think I even commented when he said that these were coming out and he showed the little thing of them. I think I commented, all I ever want in my life is the fucking SpongeBob movie card. And I fucking got it. I got a fucking Silly String, dude. Hell yeah. Temple Run. I remember playing that on my mom's old iPod. Never on my own phone. For the rares, I got the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour again, and I got Smosh.com again, and then the holographic was Dippin' Dots again. But let me tell you, the amount of dopamine, or whatever you call it, whatever the right terminology is, that I get from these cards is 10,000% worth the money. This right here, that's worth the money in my eyes. And even like I think I did tell the story on the podcast of how horrid that first shipment went when I bought those. Didn't deter me, and now I'm a super fan. I probably won't buy any of his actual jewelry because that's what it's unjust jewelry. Probably never buy that, but I will almost forever buy these cards as long as he makes them. I don't even know if I'll ever play the actual game that he's made for them. I'm just going to collect these bitches. And the craziest part is going to be like when I'm a dad and I wait 14 years to whip these bad boys out and be like, check this shit out. And they're going to be like, what the actual fuck is this? I'm going to blow their fucking mind. Can you imagine the dad lore? The dad lore shit I can pull out with these. Like, not only is it already nostalgic for me and I can already think of stories from this stuff, but I can be like, guess what? Check this shit out. Boom. It's fucking Dippin' Dots. Do you know Dippin' Dots? You don't know Dippin' Dots? It's because they probably went out of business again. That fucking sucks for you, but I knew it. Me? I knew it. I love Dippin' Dots. You? You're a fucking loser son. You're my fucking bitch son. Go tell my bitch wife that you want some Dippin' Dots. Wait, you can't because they don't fucking exist anymore. You gotta go to a baseball game and hope for the fucking best. You ain't never gonna get any Dippin' Dots. I can almost see Cade's face sitting over there when I do this kind of shit. Because he doesn't get to stop me. I mean, he probably doesn't when we're doing it, but like he doesn't get a laugh and pull me back together. I start falling to pieces when I start doing that shit. And then he laughs and I'm like, back together again. But he's not here, so I can just keep fucking going, dude. But yeah, I got the unjust cards. This was a fantastic Christmas. I enjoyed every bit of seeing the family. Near the end of the day, though, because we have to split it up between in the morning, we go straight to my grandma's house, like 7 or 8 in the morning. We eat breakfast, we pass out presents, open, and it's usually youngest to oldest opens one, and we go around until everyone's out of presents. Or until someone needs to go, then they can just shred them all up, open them, and go. Then everyone kind of goes to different places. Maybe they'll go home and open their own presents, or they'll go to some other family members, blah, blah, blah. Then we usually convene again back at my grandpa's house later that day, and we have some dinner, and same thing, pass out presents, open. I think it might go the same thing, youngest to oldest again there, but that's kind of how it went, and this time we had gone from grandma's to back to our house, then to my grandpa's house. So he gets it at the end of the day, and everyone was on their fucking ends. Like, they were on the last straw. They were done. There were some arguments happening. There was a lot of frustration. It was a little sad. I felt bad for my grandpa to kind of get everyone when they're tired, they're done with the day, and it just made me feel bad. But I was having a great time. I was having a grand old time. Um, and it was so much fun. Like, my little cousin, he's crazy, but um, he's also such a sweetheart. So it's always nice seeing him, and I got some cute photos with him and everything. But yeah, it was a good Christmas. I feel like I kind of lacked on the gift giving side of things. Like, I got my brother 2 Funko Pops that he liked and a ring. He's been into the rings again, like I was saying previously. He's getting into rings, and so I bought him one from Howl's Moving Castle, which he fell in love with when he saw it. Which is also another influence that I'm glad that I can give him. Then I got my mom. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but I bought her. We had Amazon list. She had a shower head on there. She was gone in Hawaii, so I bought her a shower head. Took apart the old one, put the new one on. It was a whole process with the Teflon tape trying to get that shit to not leak. But I got it to work. Installed this whole shower for her. I fucking hung up some photos that she wanted hung up. Cleaned the whole house. She got home. I got her a Funko Pop from The Princess Bride. And then I got her this little weight guard thing for when you're doing squats or thrusts or whatever. I feel like I already said all this at some point. So sorry if I'm repeating, but then I also got her this little waffle maker. It was on her list. It was just a little tiny thing. And then, like, I had my cousin. We draw names at the grandparents' house, so I got Braxton, and then I got my other cousin, and I just got her this thing from her list. It was like a crocheting kit, and then I got her 1,000 V-Bucks because she's been on the Fortnite grind with all of us, the whole family. I think we've got like 8 family members that like to play Fortnite, so, or more. We found out someone on Christmas Day, we found out that one of the family members plays Fortnite, and we had no idea. So it's been a lot of Fortnite stuff. So I was like, here's fucking V-Bucks. I got you. I feel like I lacked a little bit. I wanted to do better, especially with, like, actually having a better job now. I wanted to really do something big, but I was a little bit limited on ideas, which was a problem. I had way too big of ideas, and it was not great. Cade, I got Cade it's a digital one. I'm gonna have to send it to him. I got him a Dutch Bros gift card. And I'm trying to think of what else I've got going on. I think I'll check my memories because my memory doesn't work, so I like to rely on my Snapchat memories to ensure that I've got everything figured out. I did get these cool magnet things that go on my wrists. They look like weights. You know when people wear like weights around their wrists and ankles for working out and shit? It looks like that, but they're fucking magnets, dude. So when I'm at work, I can put, like, instead of holding a bunch of nails in my teeth while I'm hammering away, I can have them around my wrist, or screws, or any sort of metal that can connect to it. I can have it around my wrist at that length so that I can just grab it and go when I'm doing stuff like that. I wore them all day today. And you guys know how I am with magnets. I fucking love magnets. Oops, I went to April of 2 years ago. Trying to see what else I got on here. We talked about Wally. We talked about this. Blah, 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 blah. I did. Yeah, I think I covered really everything that I wanted to talk about. Let's see. I did have Christmas music come out. I know it's over, but for next year, you can listen to some Lo-Fi Christmas by yours truly. I do have some more music coming out. I think the only thing that's going to prolong the song from coming out the new one that I'm going to have come out is going to be the video I want to make for it. I kind of want to make this big spectacle of a thing. So that's going to be what prolongs the song from coming out the most, is the process of making the video, because the song's done. The other song that I made that I was hyping up, between being super sick and almost dying and then all the holidays, I haven't had much time to work on it. So that one's going to be postponed for now. But yeah, make sure you're listening to the music. Make sure you're watching the Minecraft videos that are coming out. I think we're going to be on our last pre-recorded video coming up in the next few weeks or so. Maybe next week, tomorrow might be the last one that we have already pre-recorded. So I'm going to need to edit and record some more of those when I get some more time. Cade also started a new realm that has a bunch of mods that he's playing with, like Landon and everybody. So he's a little preoccupied with that while I'm also preoccupied. Oh, that's the washer and dryer. Yeah, I think that's basically everything. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with Wait. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Let me get the light on too. I hope you had fun hanging out with Carsen. Oh shit. Hanging out with Carsen. You didn't think I was going to forget, did you? Because I almost did. I almost forgot. That's everything I had to say that I can think of at the moment. Thank you for listening and watching, if you did. Hopefully we'll get the camera. Hopefully we can get Cade back on the pod. I was going to do a really funny bit when I started the podcast, and I forgot until just right now in this moment. So, oops. Sorry about that. The lack of funny moments in this episode, I apologize. Like I said, this was going to be more of a, what did Carsen get for Christmas? And I think you guys now know what I got for Christmas. So, I don't know if I clarified earlier. Sorry, weird thing. The Unjust cards, I bought myself 4 of them and got one as a gift. I think I might have said it, but I wanted to clarify. Because I did accidentally spoil that gift because they both showed up here at the same time, and I pulled the packages out, and I was like, that's weird. Why did he send it in 2 packages and not just all 4 in one? And then I flipped it around, and my mom's was on top, and I was like, oh, that's probably a gift for me. It was probably a gift for me, maybe. Unless she's collecting these shits, too. I mean, that'd be cool as fuck. But yeah, I am astonished. I am so grateful for my family and how much they go all out for the holidays. I don't want to get too deep, but I'm really grateful for it, and I'm grateful for you guys for listening to the podcast, and I hope you guys had a great introduction into the new year. Yeah, this is not my year. By the looks of it, I mean, looking at my watch right now, and it's been, this is not my year. I'll try again next time. Shoot. Darn. Shoot. But yeah, I don't think I can filler buster. I know I can buster, but I don't know if I can filler and buster. Oh, shit, who am I kidding? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm done. I'm going to stop right there. I am done. Thank you guys for listening. Have a happy new year. I hope you had a great Christmas. Bye, you filthy fucking animals.